How do you see this second tier of the cornerbacks? You mentioned that it kind of seems like Patrick Surtain and JC Horn have separated themselves. You've talked a lot about on your Twitter timeline about Greg Newsome and obviously, Paulson Adebo, Eric Stokes, Tyson Campbell, Asante Samuel Jr. How do you see this second tier of cornerbacks stacking up this year?
Well, Steven, we get so enamored with the height, weight, speed press corners this time of year. And those are the ones that get bumped to the top and the cream rises to the top, obviously. There's a lot of teams playing zone coverage in the NFL.
Yeah.
And it's some of my favorite defenses and some of the best defenses, whether it was Indy or the Rams or the Packers or the Colts, or the Bills, or the Bucks play a lot of zone. The Steelers play a lot of zone. It's a very safe defense. I kind of think man coverage is a little bit broken right now. And if you saw Nick Saban talking about the clinics the past couple of weeks and how he doesn't really know how to stop these offenses anymore, it really kind of confirms that. But anyways, so JC Horn, Farley, Surtain, the big height, weight, speed press corners. There's a lot of good zone corners in this class. You just ran off a bunch of them. Asante Samuel Jr., Tyson Campbell, Paulson Adebo, Greg Newsome, Fatu Melifonwu, I think would be a really good zone corner. These are guys that maybe don't have the smooth hips to transition, a little clunky finding the ball down the field, maybe a technique flaw, but they have really good size, really good play temperament, really good tackling ability and physicality. They're guys that maybe you just don't want always running down the field, or maybe they have some size limitations, like Asante Samuel Jr. at 5'10", 185 pounds. Yeah, he's going to get beasted by some 6'4" gazelle receivers that are all over the NFL, and he faced more than a few of them in the ACC. So, excuse me, this next tier of corners, I think, is a really good group, but it somehow knocks them by calling them a zone corner.
Yeah.
But I think there's a great value for this type of corner in the league. It's becoming more popular, and these guys are just as valuable as the press man corners, in my opinion.